All right, peace is you, shalom, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all honors and praises and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Wakakodash. Peace and blessings to you, hopeful elect. Shalom to Akim, your Agriv that's tuning in right now. And that one, the elders, GMS, Thru, teach well, man. You know, daughter, I'll be Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai for allowing me to come out another week to do a camp lesson, for continue putting the spirit on me to do the work, man. I had a crazy procrastination spirit on me today, man. Demons was on me, man. And I saw the rain outside and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go out there. And the Lord put that fear on me, like, yo, if you don't go out there, you know, like how any father would, man. It was just something heavy on my spirit, so a fear, and we have to fear the Lord, man. Actually, I could open up with that, you know. Because hey, that fear that the Lord is endowing us, man, that's what pushes us to continue doing the work, man. Hey, Salakia Kings ahead of time, you know. I usually start around like 12:30, 1 o'clock, but I'm starting right now early because I might have to go get my sister from the hospital soon. I don't know what time she's gonna be done, so I don't know how long this lesson is gonna be, but Lord willing, still edifying. Lord willing, I still get everything out. I didn't really have a topic this week, but we just flowing through the spirit, man. You know, and shalom to my brother Yawana, man. You know, you see, I'm out here camp, just flowing through the spirit. So let's get right to it. Uh, yeah. So if y'all haven't seen, man, um, an article came out today that said that uh, Korea vows that the U.S. will be destroyed very soon, man. You know, and that's those kingdoms against kingdoms, man. Wars and rumors of wars. Let me grab that. You know, right? And this is Matthew 24:6, and it reads, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars." So, right, we're gonna hear wars and rumors of wars, just like what you hear about Russia, just like what you hear about North Korea and Babylon, all the other countries fighting against America, man. You know, so every single day we see those articles, man. We know it's a rumor of war. Actual wars is happening too. You know, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So, right. These things has to happen, but the end is not yet. But we are getting close. Why? Because the DC, the digital currency, is out right now, man. And we know through the spirit that's gonna lead to what? The Karagma, man. You know? So right, so let's continue because some more here. For nation shall rise against nation, right? Hey, and a perfect example is I don't know if y'all kings saw the so-called viral video that went out yesterday with the boat. Some Edomites jumped a Judite man, and then a whole lot of Judites came out of nowhere to protect them. That's like a new thing right now, man. So that shows you nations against nations because the nation of Judah is getting sick and tired of the nation of Esau and Edom, man. The so-called white people, you know? And that's going to cause an uproar. That's going to cause a lot of civil unrest because Edomites looking at that video like, man, I can't stand those Judites, man, those so-called blacks. So, hey, it's gonna be a whole nation against nation war out here, man. You know. Now, how it's gonna happen, we don't know yet, but we know through the spirit it will happen, man. You know. And kingdom against kingdom, right? Like I just said, Russia, China, and North and Korea came out and said that basically they can't wait to blow this place up, man. And that's really the spirit of the Lord being put on them to say things like that, to show off their weaponry, to show off their missiles. That's why they keep flashing their missiles, man. Because they looking at it like, yeah, America, these is for you. Hey, and the elites know that those missiles is for Babylon. That's why they don't live here. That's why they're hiding their bunkers overseas, man. That's why they don't dwell within the country. But yet they still control everything that happens within the country. You know? And Shalom once again to you kings that's watching, you Akim and Aquarius, because a lot of sisters watch too, man. So Shalom to anybody that's still in this ministry, man. Hey, if you still out, if you still able to do a sit down, a camp, if you able to still do something for the ministry, man, that's a huge blessing, you know. Because some days you might go some days while doing anything, you might ask yourself, damn, I still in this? The Lord show you that He still got you, man. You know? How do we know that? Because the spirit is still being put on you to come outside, man. Like I said, I had a huge demon on me this morning, man. And I forced myself out. The Lord said, nah, you doing camp today, man. So Thwada Abba Yahal Bashimi outside for allowing me to do camp. Let's continue, man. And there shall be famines, right? Shortages, food shortages happening right now. A whole lot of shortages is happening right now, man. And through the spirit, we know it's only going to get even more worse. You go in some stores right now, they ain't got a lot of stuff, man. You know, even though you could go to the store now, famines is going to get heavier. It's going to come to a point where you're going to walk in the store and it's only a loaf of bread, man. And then you fighting with five other people trying to get that loaf of bread. Right now, see, Jacob, they don't feel it right now because it's not on a high level right now, man. Right now, the family's on a low level where some people don't have certain things, but it's going to come to a point where people is going to go to these markets and it's going to be empty, man. You know, and through the spirit, we know these families is only going to get up more. It's going to get way worse. You know, so let's continue. And pestilences, right? And as you can see, man, they already predicting another C19 uh uh outbreak later on this year, man. They already what you call it? They're already planning for that second lockdown. That second lockdown is gonna be more draconian, man. It's gonna be like martial law, you know? It's gonna be harder, it's gonna be way more restrict. You really not gonna be able to do anything, man. They're gonna put an even harder squeeze on people, man. You know? Salakia, because the sun glaring on the phone. So right, earthquakes in diverse places. Hey, and earthquakes is still happening every single day, man. You know, day by day. On like 7.5, 8.0 magnitude and higher, man. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So right now we in the beginning of sorrows, whether Jake know it or not, man. Jake don't really see it because Jake isn't spiritual. They're more carnal. They got to see it to believe it. They got to feel it to believe it, man. But we know through the spirit, hey, it's already done happened, man. When Cranberry first started, we knew, oh yeah, this place is going down even faster, man. You know? Them pestilences is on the rise. Them famines is getting harder, man. You know? So, right, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. So right, they're gonna come after the men of the Lord. They're gonna come after the elders and apostles. The ones that's out there on the corners preaching the word, man. Even if you're not in the corner, even if you're in a park, a parking lot, wherever you at, they're gonna come after you because Esau Edom has the technology to track you down anyway. He watches, man. The elites watches, man. You know, the elites watch the elders and apostles. They know about the camps. They know which camp is really preaching 100% truth, and they know which camp is folly, man. They know which camp they dump money into. Your IURCs, man. WFIs, man. You know, agent camps, and those IUIC, that camp is nothing more than they're Christian Israelites, or uh, how the brothers in GMS Salt, shout out to those brothers, like to say, yeah, like Christian Israelites. They nothing more than a transition camp. They just help you. They just let you know that you're an Israelite, but that's just about it because they don't know about the MOTB, man. You know. So yeah, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Right. Even our own people, our own families gonna hate us. Why? Because we're going so hard for the Lord, man. And spiritually, our people don't like that. They don't like seeing the men out there with Bibles and bringing out scripts. They hate that, man. They just like Esau, man. They're just as bad as Esau. You know, they're 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 more so the 2/3, man, are our enemies right now, man. Just like Esau, Edom. Even though they still our people, but they're our enemies on a low level right now, man. Because they're gonna come after us. They're gonna try and do it. Yeah. So hey, don't be surprised. Esau Edom put a bounty on some of the brothers, and Jake start ratting this out, man. Hey, yeah. I be seeing this brother over here on these days, man. That's why scripture also say this. Let me bring it out. First Peter 5:8, and it reads, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking who he may devour." So, right, we gotta be sober and vigilant in these times because Esau Edom gonna do whatever he can to get his hands on the men of the Lord, especially the elect. Even though we don't even know who the elect are, only the Lord knows who the elect are, man. And Esau Edom don't know. That's why he just gonna come down with that great wrath and kill anybody and hope that he got his hands on the elect. Because if Esau Edom knew who the elect was, they would have been came after us, man. So that's why we're like undercover. We're like vigilantes, man. We're like by day we're Clark Kent, but by night we're Superman. You know, spiritually because we don't know if we the elect. But I'm just saying that metaphorically. You know. So right. So let me get something else. And once again, man, this is I'm just flowing through the spirit. I didn't really have a topic today. Usually I have topics, but today I just asked the Lord to just whatever He wants me to bring out, I just bring out, man. You know, sometimes that's good because you don't know who's gonna come by. You don't know who's watching, man. And if the Lord if He's using you as a vessel, man, you're gonna bring out anything. He's gonna keep filling your mind up with scripts. You know, somebody's gonna hear it. Mainly the elect, because right now that's what we're doing. We're fishing for the elect. So right, so this is Revelations 12 and 12, and it reads, "Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea." So right, destruction, man. Because that's what's coming to Babylon the Great, aka America. It's gonna be ICBM missiles, man. 250 million missiles will hit America, man. You know, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. There's no way you can escape it, man. And you know, you got uh some northern kingdom. They be like, oh well, if that happens, I could just go to my country. Well, best advice I could give you is you better leave now, man, because no man but the Lord Himself knows the exact day all hell is gonna break loose. But we know through the scripts that we're getting close because some scripts are used to measure, like measuring sticks, man. You know, I'm gonna grab that too, to as an example. I'm gonna grab a script after I bring this out. For the devil who is Esau Edom is come down unto you having great wrath, Right. So he's gonna come down and kill anybody, man. You know, he's about to lay down. Hey, it's about to be a mass murder on every nation, man. Not just 2/3, but Esau Edom gonna come down, kill his own people. He gonna go after Elam, whoever's dwelling in Babylon the Great, man. Nobody is safe because he knows that he has a short time. So Esau Edom knows that he has a short time, so that's why he has to come down with that great wrath, man. Because he he has translated. He knows people that understand the scripts, man. They believe in the scripts, so they seeing it. Okay, this is happening. This is happening. What's making us do this? How do we stop this? They can't stop it, man. So Esau Edom know that hey, it's almost that time. So he just gonna come down with that great wrath, man. So right. So oh yeah, and to bring out the script out, man, about how some scripts are used as measuring sticks or some events. This is Luke 21 and 25. And it reads, and there shall be signs in the sun. And right. In the past couple of days, I know a lot of people been posting, yeah, the sun been looking reddish. You know, it's been looking a different color. So So this script is a perfect example of that. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon. And as of lately, the moon been looking real big. The moon been looking out of place. It been looking a different color. You know, that's the Lord telling us that we're getting close to this thing, man. And that also goes with be sober and be vigilant, man. You know, and upon the earth, the stress of nations, right? Because the vibration right now is Jacob, uh, mainly Judah. They're getting sick of Esau Edom shit, man. And that's why that video that came out with them Edomites that jumped the Judite security guard, and then a whole bunch of Judites came off of a boat to go fight them, man, hitting them with chairs and everything. It looked like one big wrestling match, man. You know, if you brothers aren't familiar with what happened, it's all over Instagram, it's on Twitter. You know, you can literally just search it up. You know, and also, what else? Damn, I almost forgot. Salakia, hopefully it gets to me, man. But yeah, Jacob is tired of Esau Edom shit, man. You know, and that's a huge vibration right now. Cause it's not just that video, but it's multiple instances, man. You even got some Judite camps that don't identify as Israelites, but they talking about rising up against so-called white people, man. You know, so that's right. And upon the earth, distress of nation with perplexity, and the sea and the waves roaring. So right, men's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things. Salakia. See, that's another reason why we gotta get the hell out of here, man. This shit loud as hell. So right, so men's hearts failing them for fear and looking after those things which are coming on earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaking. So right, people, even grown men, is gonna be in shock. They're gonna have that fear that all of this is happening. And when they shall see the Son of Man coming with the cloud, that's Yahweh Shah coming in with that fathership, man. He's coming with that fathership, right? With power and great glory. And he's coming in with that power of the Lord, man. You know? You'll think the Lord himself is down here, man. And when these things begin to come to pass, right? So when you start seeing the signs and the stars and the moon and the sun, also chariot sightings, man. Chariot sightings has been a huge thing these past couple of days, but Esau Edom want to tell you it's aliens. You know? Of course, Esau Edom to the very last second, they gotta continue to deceive you, man. That's Esau Edom. That's the devil for you, the deceiver, man. Then look up and lift your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. So now that we see all of these signs, we seeing the chariot sightings. Hey, we know our redemption draweth nigh, man. You know. Hey, Shalom once again to everybody that's tuning in, man. Oh, my brother got some fire. I'm gonna get it from here because it's hard to really read off the screen when the sun is, So bear with me, Israel. This is Exodus 8 and 23, and it reads, "And I will put a division between my people and thy people." Right? Because what else did Yahweh Shah say, man? I'm gonna grab it too right after I get this. Tomorrow shall this sign be? So right, it's a division between so-called whites and so-called blacks, you know. But let me grab this script that matches with this script perfectly, man. And this is Luke 12 and 51. Right. So I'm gonna get it. And it reads, "Suppose ye that I am come not to Salakia. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth." So this is Yahweh Shah saying, when you see him coming, when the second coming happen, people gonna think that, oh, it's gonna be peaceful. But what does Yahweh Shah say? I tell you nay. So he tells you no. It's not gonna be peaceful. Peaceful. He's not coming to bring peace. Well, what? But rather division, man. And that's happening on a low level right now. But when Yahweh Shah gets here, he's gonna physically divide everybody, man. You know? He's gonna divide the righteous from the wicked, man. And you 2/3 aren't the wicked, but y'all doing wickedly, man. Y'all acting wicked, man. So you gotta go in that fire with Esau, Edom, and the other nations, man. You know, because you're not walking in as you're not walking in as men of the Lord or the children of Israel, man. You're walking in with the spirit of Babylon. It is the spirit of America, the do or die will. You know. Oh, that was the very next script you had up too. Hey, my brother knows, man. Hey, we all. That's how you know, man. We gotta be those same men because we're spiritually connected, man. Whether y'all believe it or not, we're spiritually connected, man. My brother already. I didn't even know that was the next script he had, man. You know. Hey, shalom, shalom. It's not letting me post Second Thessalonians 2 and 8. Okay, let me grab it then. No worries. We're gonna still get to those scripts, man. Oh, fire, cause I got some stuff highlighted in here anyway. I had 9 and 10. Might as well bring it out. This is Second Thessalonians 2 and 8, and it reads, "And then shall that wicked be revealed," right? Because right now, they think we're all on the same page. They don't know who our enemies are. They don't know who the wicked is. But the Lord's about to reveal that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, this whole time has been the wicked man, and especially the elites, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, right? So they're going to be destroyed, man, and put into slavery, man. Two-time losers, man. Hey, if you're an Edomite on this side that ain't got it, man, you're a two-time loser because you're not going to get it in the kingdom, you know? And that's why, well, what do they say? Hey, get ready for slavery. Live your best life over here, you other nations, man, because after this is over, man. Ain't going to be no more, yeah, let me set up my business over here and let me go charge Jake an arm and a leg for my products. Ain't going to be none of that. Let me go build my house, man. Let me go buy this land over here, kick all the animals out just so I can have a peaceful uh, house, man, or put a building or a stadium. It's not gonna be like that, man. You know. So right, let me continue. Even him who's coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, man. So right, but even he Satan is gonna do things on a low level that if it were possible, it would deceive the elect. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Those false miracles with Neuralink and the Karagma. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the truth and the love, that they might be saved. Hey, and that's what we gotta pray for, to be saved, man. We gotta be prayed that we don't fall in the hands of the Lord on the wrong side, man, because you can fall in the hands of the Lord in the right side. That's us being in the truth, Lord willing, getting beamed up, being protected through Jacob's trouble. On the wrong side is, hey, he could use Esau Edom to destroy you. You could die of hunger. Hey, it's basically up, man. you know. Oh, that's a fire one, Kane. Let me grab that. Once again, Kings, I don't know when my sister will be ready from the hospital, so I'm just gonna go as long as I can, man. So Salaki ahead of time. That's why I'm trying to bring out so many scripts back to back, because I want the lesson and I want the camp to be edifying, man. I don't want to really have to rush this, So Lord willing, this is still edifying. You go back. If I have to, I will make a part 2 to it, you know. So this is Genesis 27 and 41, and it reads. Actually, I'm gonna start at 38 because that's why I got it highlighted. Started, and Esau said unto his father, "Hast thou but one blessing, my father?" So that's Esau saying, "Hey, you got anything for me? You know, do I get a blessing? Bless me, even me also, my father." And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Basically, he was bitching, man. Yeah, can I get a blessing too? When you done sold your birthright for some raw meat, and that's why so-called white people, Esau, the Edomites, y'all love roast beef, man. y'all don't like steak that's well done. Y'all it gotta have a little blood. Now, Jake, you so-called black Latinos and Native Americans, y'all will only eat that because Esau made it look like it was a luxury to have medium well. But in all reality, a lot of Jakes like their steaks well done, man. So right, and Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, "Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth." So right now, Esau Edom has the fatness of the earth, man. That's why they got military bases set up in Antarctica. They can fly anywhere. They basically got all this money in the world. Basically a large percentage of the nation is thriving here, is living successfully. I say a large amount because all of them aren't. You got some homeless Edomites, you got some that's in poverty, and that goes to show you how selfish Esau Edom really is. Because even 100% of your nation don't even dwell off your blessing, man. But in the kingdom, 100% of Israelites, even from the lowest, will have that blessing, man. It's just different levels to it. Because a regular Israelite man isn't gonna have the same that a regular Israelite man that came back as a two-third isn't gonna have the same as an elect man that was doing the work as the elders and apostles. It's still levels to it, but they still will enjoy what they have. It still will be a lot. They'll still be richer than the most richest person on this side. So right, and the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shalt thou live and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off of thy neck. So, right, it's going to come to the time when we're going to be back on top, man, breaking that yoke off of our neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed them. And that's why they believe that if they keep having you two-thirds do wickedly, that the Lord will forsake y'all. Like, hey, look what he's doing the same as me, man. That's what they truly believe, but he's not. Even though you will have to come back as a newborn in the kingdom, you're still being saved through that, man. You're still gonna have that blessing. So right. So and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, "The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I say my brother Jacob." Now it also goes into that great wrath, because that's what's about to happen very, very soon, man. Whether you Jakes know it or not, that's what's gonna happen very soon, man. They're about to come down with that great wrath. They're about to kill um millions and millions of people. There's about to be a mass death out here, man. But our people don't know that, you know? Fire. This Second Peter 3:10, and it reads, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night." Right. So the day of the Lord is gonna come when you least expect it, man, like a thief. You know, it's no warning, no nothing. He's just gonna come, man. And which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, that explosion from the ICBM missiles, man. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Right, everything on this side will be burnt alive, even the elements within the air, because the air is unfilthy. Everything on this side is unfilthy, so it has to be burnt up. Because we're not taking it into the kingdom, man. You want to take old previous homeowner stuff into your new house, you know. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Right, because it's a whole lot of works on this side that Esau, Edom, the so-called monuments, all of that stuff has to be burnt up, man. You know, so we're not taking none of that into the kingdom. We're not gonna have no freaking Mount Rushmores. You know, we're not gonna have the pyramids. You know, we're not gonna have none of that stuff, man. So I saying that, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons out ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Right. Because that's what we're looking for, and that's what we're fighting for, man. To be part of that, what, first resurrection? Let me grab that. This is Revelations 20, and the point is in 6, but I could grab it from 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. So right, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh and for the word of Yahweh. So right, the because some of us men of the Lord will have to die for the name of Yahweh and the Lord, man. But it's not like a 2/3 death where you gotta die and come back as a newborn. What's gonna happen? Let's read it here. And which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither have received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. So right, you're gonna come back on that fathership in that new body, man, that glorious body, you know, with Yahweh Shah. And this is what we're fighting for, man. This is why we keep doing the work, so we can take part in what I'm about to read up next. But the rest of the dead live not again till the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. So right, hey, we get beamed up. If we part of that first resurrection, know that hey, it's first dibs, man. We go start claiming those empty planets. We can start setting up our kingdom. You know, start using them slaves. Hey, get right to work, man. Same day we get beamed up, just know that you're going right into work. The other nations going right to work, man. You know, ain't gonna be no oh yeah. Let me take a couple of days off. Nah, man. Same day service. Blessed and holy is he that had part in the first resurrection. On such the second death had no power. So right, and that's what we gotta pray for, that we take part of that first resurrection, man. You know, it's bigger than just having new bodies and spiritual powers. It's a blessing to be part of that first resurrection, man. That's what I hope. Hey, even if we not part of the elect, pray that you take part in that first resurrection, man. Because Israelite men that's not part of the elect will still be saved on this side, man. Men, women, children, you know. So right. On such the second death had no power, but they shall be priests of God and of Hamashiach. and shall reign with him 1,000 years. So right, man, reign with Hamashiach 1,000 years, man. When we putting Esau, Edom into slavery, when they start building up uh our palaces and whatever we want, when we start getting our wives and our planets, our galaxies, our universes, man, you know. This is Psalms 103 and 4, and it reads, "Who redeemeth thy life from destruction, who crowneth thee with loving kindness and tender mercies." Right, man. Hey, and we're gonna get those, Lord willing, we get those crowns, man. We take part of that crowning ceremony, man. Because the Lord will have mercy on the men, on his elect, you know? Salakia, Kings. This is Joel 21 and 30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, right? You two-thirds that's wicked and you heathens, man. You know, you're reserved for that day. It's missiles with names on them, man. Reserves, you know, that's sent from the Lord himself, man. And I say sent because even though he's using the other nations to send the missiles, the spirit of the Lord will be on them, man. And those missiles will hit who it needs to hit, you know. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath, right? To the day of the wrath of the Lord, man. This place is about to be burnt up, burned as an oven, man. You know, let me grab that real quick. Malachi 4 and 1. And it reads, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven." So, right. And all the proud, yeah, and all that do wickedly, right. The ones that's reserved for the destruction, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up. So, right, them ICBM missiles will come and burn up those that was reserved for that lake of fire, man. Said the Lord, Yahweh Bashim al Shai of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So right, man, it's not gonna leave nothing behind, man, because everything has to be burnt up. We can't take anything on the other side, man. You know, I'm gonna grab a couple more, man. I'm gonna close out, man. And throw it for you brothers that's that tune in each and every week. Throw it for you brothers that continue still doing the work, because to see not only myself but my brothers, my warrior for your house shop brothers, you know, still doing their camp lessons, it's big to me, man. You know, all you brothers, man. Prophets of Pasadena, Texas. My brothers down there in Texas that's continue doing the work. GMS Idaho, King Nahar, you know, still doing the work. Every time I look up, my brothers is working, man. None of my brothers, whether we had a fallout or not, they still doing the work, and we still got that brotherly love, man. That's what's important at the end of the day, you know. Yeah, sometimes you know Jake gonna go back and forth, you know. At the end of the day, it's still we still working out our own salvation, man. One brother is not gonna save the next, you know, and maybe that's why the decree that the elders and apostles put no more Brady Bunch videos, no more doing link up videos, because you did have people from different states doing it. You know, some used to only do lessons when they with somebody else. Maybe that was just the Lord trimming the fat, man. Or for others, sharpening their swords, man, making them better individually. Because hey, I can see, me personally, I can say, ever since I've been doing solo camps and sit downs, man, I've grown, and really my lessons through the spirit be fire, man. You know, that's not to boast. I'm saying that as humble as possible, man. You know, my lessons be fire through the spirit of power. How about Shimon Shai? Because one, I pray on it, and two, I know how I flip my talents with my brothers, man. You know, Ezekiel 35, and I'm gonna grab it from here because that's I'm actually gonna close out with this. So Ezekiel 35, and you got 1 to 5. Okay, Con. And it reads, Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. So, right, we have to come out here and prophesy against Babylon the Great, saying that we're not for this bullshit, man. Saying that we stand for the Lord, saying that missiles, once missiles start dropping, all hell breaks loose, we're gonna rejoice, man. We're gonna be happy because the kingdom of heaven is next, man. The kingdom of heaven is at hand for you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know? And say unto it, Thus said the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, right? I'm against you, Babylon. I'm against America, man. And I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So right, man, because this place is about to be ashes. It's about to be a desert land, man. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. You right. So when this place start burning up, when these buildings start being destroyed, when everything start catching on fire and all hell breaking loose, that's the Lord saying, yeah, I'm in control of all of this, man. And who's gonna save you out of it? Nobody can save you out of it other than me, through Yahweh Shah. Because thou hast perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword and the time of the calamity and the time that the iniquity had an end, right? Because y'all spilled so much blood. It's so much bloodshed on this soil, man. Bones of the dead, of the Native Americans, man. Especially the Native Americans when they came over here, you know? Basically, y'all really tried to wipe all of them out, man. And then what y'all do? Y'all put some cement over it. Y'all said building houses over dead family bodies, man. And that's why Esau Edom gonna get it in the kingdom, man. What y'all think? If y'all think what y'all did to us was bad, wait into the kingdom, man. We're gonna show you what bad is with that spiritual power, you know. So right, man. Hey, Lord willing, this was edifying. Once again, I ain't have a topic, but I felt like through the spirit it was fire. I brought out a whole lot. You brothers that was on the comment board, Thwada, for putting up some scripts, putting up heat by that, man. Putting up a whole lot of heat, man. And this is what this is for, man. You know, you're never really alone in these camp videos, man. Even if nobody's on the comment board, the Lord's gonna keep scripts flowing through your head, man. All you gotta do is just start out with your opening script and then boom. It's a domino effect, man. It's all chained together, you know? Hey, Shalom, hey, my other brother, Soldier of Yahweh Shah Vegas, man. Hey, Shalom to those brothers, man. Very diligent brothers. That whole camp is fire, man. All those brothers is fire, man. You know? Nice, beautiful day out here in Jersey, you know? It was raining. You know, that demon was trying to stop me from coming out here, but through the spirit power of Yahweh Shema Shah, I overcame it and still came out. But what did the Lord do? He made it sunny, man. Nice little camp day. Even if it rained, I was still gonna come out here regardless, man. Let's not get that twisted, you know. But yeah, Lord willing, this was edifying. Once again, I want to give all honors, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem with Kakwadash. Peace and blessings to you, hopeful elect. Shalom once again to you, Akim and Agwev that tuned in. And double honor to the apostle and others of GMS who rule and teach well, man. Like our apostle Hard like to say, on to the next lesson. Hey, you're only as good as your last lesson, man. So with that, keep leveling up, stay in that spirit. And you know, DT and Bible Ball soon, man. We almost out of here, Kings. And definitely keep working because you do not want to fall into the hands of Esau Edom. You don't want to end up being a 2/3, man. You don't want to be taken out. You don't want that spirit to be left and you feeling empty. And not only will you be rejected from the ministry, the Lord can have it to where you're rejected from the earth too, man, from the carnal. So you really ain't gonna have nowhere to go, man. But with that, DTA a Bible Ball soon, man. Shalom.